Hey everybody, how are you? It's a beautiful day here in Florida, and I hope it is where you're at too. I wanted to share with you some thoughts that I've been having this morning. Basically, it's about being a part of Mary Kay and how that's helped me to really look for the good, look for the beauty in the world, look for the things that are going on that I can focus on and that I can keep moving forward. So, just a little bit about my life lately. I started going to the gym Monday, and I really am happy doing that. For quite a while now, I haven't been totally happy, with body size and all of that. And it's like I was talking to my husband the other day, and it's like, how often are we, happy about our size? And I think it's important, to be doing what we can. And, it's maybe we're not going to be that perfect size ever or whatever, but at least if we're doing some exercise, on a regular basis, I think that that sends us a message and it makes us feel good. And so that's what I've been experiencing lately. And before I started going to the gym on a, well, I can't say regular because I've only been going every day this week, but for me, I'm counting that as is starting to be regular. And I've been a walker for many years, and I do enjoy that. But I thought I needed just a little bit more because I want to be able to eat what I want to be able to eat. And I don't mean that I'm going to sit down and eat a whole bag of chips or a whole thing of donuts or whatever, but I do want to have a donut. In fact, I had a donut this morning. I had a banana and a donut. And so I felt like that's okay, because I want to enjoy that. I don't want to feel restricted and deprived because I have experienced that before in my life, and it doesn't work, and it led to a lot of problems for me. And so even now, if I say, well, I'm going to cut back on this, that, or the other, and I do somewhat, that desire is still there. It doesn't really go away. And I think that, for me, part of life is, food is a big part of our life. That's like a breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and maybe a snack here or there. And to try to eat, add some vegetables and fruits in is really important, I believe. And I do try to do that. I don't get there every day, but I've been doing better on it. But I still, if I want some chips or if I want a couple pieces of candy, or last night I had 3 cookies and 2 Hershey Nugget and a tiny little Reese's peanut butter, one of those thin ones. And it's like, so what? You know what I mean? But I don't think that restriction is a good idea. And some people say, well, exercise is so hard. And it's like, yes, it isn't always easy. But there's multiple ways. There's lots of things on YouTube. There's a happy dance on YouTube that I've done sometimes. It's 15 minutes, so we can do that, can't we? And maybe we can't do all the moves really easily, but the instructor on that happy dance that's on YouTube, just look it up. She's very understanding, and she's just like, just keep walking, just walk if you can't do some of the moves. And even though the moves aren't really difficult, but sometimes in the beginning, Zig Ziglar, I'm not sure if any of you remember Zig Ziglar. I haven't. I'm not even sure if he's still around anymore, but several years ago, he was very popular as a motivational, inspirational speaker, and he talked about when he was starting to want to lose some weight, and how he couldn't even run a block. But that's how it is for, if you can just take a couple of steps. Sometimes that's all it is, or do a couple of touch our toes, or bend towards the floor, or a couple of arm circles, or raising up our arms and lowering them, just whatever it is. I think it's so important to do things that help ourselves feel better. And that's another aspect of being a part of Mary Kay Cosmetics. Being a part of Mary Kay Cosmetics, we have the opportunity, oh my gosh, it's absolutely endless. But when it comes to personal, we have the opportunity to use excellent, oh my gosh, wonderful, superb products that make a difference in so many ways. And we have that opportunity to use them at 50% off retail. So Why not? There's many, many people that are in Mary Kay, and that's why they're in Mary Kay. That's why they came into Mary Kay. It was because they wanted to use good products, and they wanted that great discount that we all have from the beginning, and that is 50% off of the purchase price. And you don't have to buy a garage full or anything to be a part to have that discount, or to, to be able to have that personal use. And many people that have come in as personal use consultants then decided that they wanted to do a bit more, because they saw other people earning great money, and having the freedom, the flexibility. And then another really great aspect of being in Mary Kay is you are surrounded. It might not always be physically, but you always have the option to be in touch and watch videos, or listen to audio of many, many people that are so wonderful in Mary Kay, and they will share their experiences with you. And oh my gosh, it's not like there's a Mary Kay silver spoon that people that are at the top, were born with, so to speak. Most all of the Mary Kay people that have gotten at the top of our company, and there's so many, and that's another great thing about Mary Kay, is because you see all these different people, all different ages, and they come from all different walks of life and all socioeconomic. It's incredible. And so that it's a level playing field. That if you put forth the effort, do the work, take some time to learn, that you can be right there with them too. And it may take some of us different amounts of time, and that's okay. One of the things I was thinking about too, in regard to how do you do this business? How does it work? How do I become successful? It's in the doing. It's in the doing. And isn't that wonderful to have a hands-on opportunity to learn how to be successful, and to be able to make mistakes, to be able to fall down, and have encouragement to get back up. And then also, there's no time frame. There's nobody that says, Jan, you learn this by next Tuesday, or else we're going to have to get somebody else. It's not like that. So, my goodness, $30. For $30, you can come into Mary Kay, and you can have that opportunity to use products at 50% off. And you only have to order to get that $225 plus tax and shipping. And you can do that once a year if you want to. I have some consultants on my team, and that's what they do, and that's okay. I have other consultants on my team that are personal use, and they order more frequently. They might order $225 or $300 every quarter because they use more products. They're not necessarily selling. Now, of course, I want people on my team for whatever's best for them. And of course, I want people that want to sell this product too. And I have a couple of those people, and I'm grateful for them. And they like the products, and they like to let their friends and family know about it. And both of them have other jobs that are full-time jobs, and they're both mothers, and they both have husbands too. And so they have another life, but they also sell to some of the people that are in their life. And that's extra money. And I've done that throughout my Mary Kay career, and sometimes I've worked at it more, and sometimes I don't work at it too much. And it is my choice. So, but I have benefited in multiple ways. I was talking to my Mary Kay director this morning, and I was saying, I don't know what I'd be like if I wasn't in Mary Kay. I don't know if I would think positively about my life. I don't know if I would keep wanting to move forward, keep wanting to learn, keep wanting to be my best self, keep wanting to put that forward with the people that I come in contact with. I don't know if I would look for the rainbow, the brighter side of life. I don't know if I would spend my time doing affirmations at the age of 71 and, wanting to help other people. I just don't know, but I'm totally grateful that is my situation. And like today, I talked to another one of my people that's on my team, and she's very concerned, as are many of us, about the world situation. The war that is in Ukraine, and we're very concerned about the people. And it's I was talking before I even talked to her this morning. That was one of the first conversations I started with my husband, and we were both sitting outside, and on our patio, and it's so beautiful, and here in Florida, and it's like having coffee and just kind of connecting this morning, and and I began talking about the devastation, and of course the death of people it's heartbreaking. I mean, it's beyond what words can describe. And then too, like for me, it's those cities, those towns, those buildings, those homes, those the art that's being destroyed just because somebody is doing. It's beyond us. So and then we have to be concerned about so much that's going on, and it's like, yes, it's not something to be burying our heads under the sand and pretend it's not going on. At the same time, though, we have to take care of ourselves. We have to take care of ourselves so that this is our life right here, right now. We're not in a war, and pray that we never have to experience anything. And we're grateful, and we don't know why we were born in the United States and why other people, are in the countries that they are. But we have to take care of ourselves, and that's another aspect where Mary Kay Cosmetics come in, because when we take care of our skin, we're sending a message to ourselves that we care about ourselves. We're not trying to be all glossy magazine ready and all of that. It's just that when we look better, we feel better inside too. And of course, it's we want that inside, but what are we going to do to help that inside? It's like we must fill up our own cup first, so that we can fill up other people's cups too, so that we can add to them. And when you put on lipstick, for example, let's say you don't have anything on, but you walk by a mirror in your house and you see yourself. You go by without lipsticks, and yeah, you're fine, you're okay how you look and all that, but you walk by with lipstick or a little bit of color, and it's like, oh yeah, it's like that little pat on the back. And sometimes I remember when I started washing my face at night, because to be honest with you, until I was about 50 I was very slack, even though I was a Mary Kay, and so when I did, I had to push myself to do it, and I still do sometimes. There's some nights I don't, some nights I push myself, but I do try to go every night washing my face, definitely every night. Some of the time when we were in the pandemic part and I wasn't wearing makeup, there were some days, if I didn't wear makeup, there were some days, I'll be honest, I did not wash my face at night, but there weren't too many of them, thank gosh. But anyway, my point is that sometimes I would wake up and I would realize that I had washed my face, when I wasn't used to it way back when. And it was like a little pat on the back. It was like a little, and that's what we need. We need those things that help us to feel good, because that allowing ourselves to feel good allows us, to pass that on to other people. So if I can help you with anything, I know I've been rattling on about a bunch of things, and, I just wanted to share some of these thoughts with you, because Mary Kay offers us so much, and we do so many great things, and we're in so many other countries, and there has been so much devastation in the Ukraine lately, and gosh, we're right behind those people. We're with their spirits, and sometimes people may think, well, gosh, our faith is being tested, and it's like our faith can be tested under many circumstances. But it's also a time to grow our faith. When our faith is being tested, we have a choice, don't we? It's like, are we going to go down, or are we going to rise up? So it's a time to build our faith and look for the good, and believe that all things do work together for good. And there's more to that scripture, of course, and we each have our own faith. So thank you so much for watching, for listening, for paying attention, for caring. And if I can help you with anything, I'm glad to. And I encourage you to really take a look at Mary Kay Cosmetics as an option for you, whether it's just a fun side gig or whether it's something that you really want to have a career. Oh my gosh, it's many, many possibilities. So thank you again. Have a wonderful day, and keep in touch.